I wanted to say this morning. We haven't talked much about the Dolphins, but we are at a very, very low spot, as you know, right now. 1-6, coming off a really, really bad loss. I put some extra really, really and bad in there for you. 31-6 loss to a team that's not very good in the Browns. Everybody knows that. 11 penalties, the 4 turnovers, a lot of bad numbers. 1 for 13 on third down. It was an official low point. And in my opinion, I don't know if anybody'd really argue with it, in Mike McDaniel's 4 years here. This is rock bottom, and things you're saying and what you're going to do and all those things. And this can be tough. You're getting ready. This Sunday, you play in Atlanta against the Falcons, who only 3-3, but got some real good numbers overall on offense and defense. I don't know if Michael Penix is going to start or Kirk Cousins. I guess Michael Penix is a little banged up right now, but they got Robinson at running back, who has just been sensational. By the way, not just running the ball, but catching it. 30 catches for 390 yards. Hell, there's wide receivers like to have those numbers that he's putting up. So he's sneaking up on 1,000 yards already. So one of the better or best running backs in the game right now, Kyle Pitts and Drake. It's going to be, they got their hands full. But this is big. I know a lot of people were waiting yesterday and thought something might happen. They might make a change, and they're not. Stephen Ross, the same messages have come out that we're going to give it more time and see if these guys can't get it turned around. And I know you're rolling your eyes going, look, you had that tough loss against the Chargers. Man, you had to get to 2-5 against that Browns team, who has all kinds of problems. Listen, they had 200 yards of offense. Everybody ripped the defense all they want. They had 200 yards of offense, and they scored 31 points. Give you an idea how bad things were everywhere, especially on offense, which leads me to the other problem. Mike McDaniel has got to get Tua going, because he has not looked very good. And as Bo said, and a lot of other people said, that is one of the worst games. Forget in Tua's career, it's just one of the worst games we've seen from a starting quarterback. I don't rank him. I don't know. I know we've had some bad ones through the years, especially during this drought of not being able to win a playoff game. We've had a lot of bad quarterback play, but that thing was not what you would expect or think you'd get from Tua, who now has 6 interceptions the last 2 games. Some of them against Chargers were not his fault. The ones in this last game were his fault. So there's a lot of things. Mike talked about changes that he might have to make after they have that honest conversation after watching tapes as a team. So I'm dying to see, besides Dante Trader, went from 34 snaps against the Chargers and didn't play at all. Not one snap as a rookie safety, who they liked a lot until Monkaki caught the pass that set him up for the short field goal and the win against the Chargers. So I would just say this, with this team, this thing could break. It could. And they're going to say all the right things. The players are going to say the right things. Coaches are going to say all the right things, and we're going to stay together. We're committed to get this thing and all those things. Mike's talking about benching some people that didn't play well. First of all, do you want to bench rookies that are struggling? Or do you want them to keep trying to develop to see what you have for the future? The second part is, if you bench the wrong veterans, you could completely lose this team. Even if the guy missed tackles or missed what, they're in a tough one. And I'm going to give you another warning too, that I waited till late 8 o'clock to say today. You better get Jaylen Waddle the football, more than 1 catch for 15 yards, or you're going to lose him. There's already been little things that have taken place on social media. I don't pay attention. I was just told, which I guess you're trying to make a statement with that, your frustration or whatever. But you got to get him the ball. You have to. You should want to get He is clearly your best pass receiver, especially with Waller out for this game.
How about go make an impact on the game instead of crying on social media about it?
Well, I don't know if that's crying.
Me,
I don't know. Like, I don't know exactly what he did.
But that's what the thing now these guys do is no one takes accountability, right? And they just go on social media and they cry about how they want to leave.
Well, they don't cry. They just it's a move you make. Apparently, it's not he said something or he said I'm out, I'm done. He didn't do any of that. It's just what do? You delete your football stuff? I don't know.
But it's just like, why don't you go out there and make some plays instead of worrying about your Instagram account?
How about they throw him the football a few more times than 4 targets?
You think at some point, though, someone from that organization needs to say something like, we're riding with these guys the rest of the season. Stop asking, because it's just going to turn into the more this goes on, the longer this goes on, it's going to turn into a bigger and bigger clown show. You're going to get people flying airplanes. You're going to get the national media cooking you every week. At some point, don't you just come out and say, we are not making a coaching change this season?
No, you don't say that.
You're just going to let it linger and just continue to get the fans all riled up every single week?
I think they have a game plan.
You talk to the fans. You know where they're at.
I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about they have a game plan, and our owner is being very patient, to say the least, but I think he has a game plan.
And what is his game plan?
I'm guessing if things don't get better the next few weeks, you'll find out.
We've said that every week. Carolina comes back, beats you. This is rock bottom.
Honestly,
you're going to get blown out by the Browns. This is rock bottom. Every week is rock bottom.
It is rock bottom, right?
But every week has been rock bottom.
So what do you want to do?
I say something. Somebody from the organization should say something.
I agree with
because you have furious fans. And Joe, you know what the bottom line is, Joe?
The problem I have with you want to dump. Everybody has a bad game. You want to dump.
It doesn't matter what I want to do.
Yeah.
You got fans that are spending a lot of money, and you got fans that spend their Sundays watching this crap product. At some point, someone from that organization should say something.
I agree.
To at least act like you care about the fans.
I totally agree.
Let's pretend we care and hear what they're saying.
Yeah. I don't disagree with that, by the way. I was frustrated.
Have Stephen Ross put out another letter. Hey, we believe in these guys. We're going to ride with them, and we'll reevaluate at the end of the season. Great.
Well, that
way we don't have to spend every single Monday when they blow these games and they get blown out. We don't have to spend every Monday talking about who needs to go.
Yeah.
Because it's getting exhausting week to week.
Is it getting exhausting? Are you exhausted?
You're not?
I am. Are you?
Yeah. It's getting very tiring every single week to talk about, we've hit rock bottom.
I do.
Players go, we got to look in the mirror.
Woody, I do wish somebody at the top
just say something.
Would say something besides the secondhand stuff from NFL Network.
Yeah, I know.
He's giving him more time. He wants to be patient. He really likes these guys.
Sources close to the owner.
Yeah, I don't want to hear those. I'm with you. Just come out and say something. We don't need the NFL Network to speak on your behalf or anybody else. I totally agree. Totally agree with you, Woody, on that.
Glad we agree on something today. That's good.
Yeah, not a lot, but I do agree with you on that one.
That's rare.
We've got our guy. I said Brian Baldinger's going to join us, our Odyssey NFL insider. We'll go.
He's down on the Dolphins.
Everybody's down on the team. How can you not? That was a bad loss, man. And it wasn't that. I think everybody thought it was going to be close. Don't get me wrong, because they were limited offensively. Nobody thought the game was going to be over after a pick six to start the third quarter. It was over. That was it. There wasn't anybody in that game or sitting at home that was a Dolphin fan or a Browns fan that didn't say, hey, the game's over.